Hey guys, Viking 82 here, back to show off yet more plunder that I've acquired over the last little while. Got a small stack of tapes to go through here today. First two come from the same band, and that band is Garroted, who were a black and death metal band out of Walpole, Massachusetts, active between 2011, and I believe they officially broke up in 2021, and it actually featured Matrifugy bassist Ray Brower on guitars and backing vocals. First one, I cannot pronounce the last part of this name, but it's in the court of Nyala or something to that effect. Very hard to pronounce, and the font on here does not help trying to pronounce it. But yeah, this is the band's debut demo. It comes on this nice red cassette there. But yeah, this was originally put out digitally and on CD by the band back in 2016 and 2017 respectively. This is a Dark Descent Records reissue from 2017. Looks good, sounds good. And then you have the Mystic Valley tapes. And this one comes on a white shell with red lettering. God, I cannot talk today. And yeah, this is their second and final EP put out by Time Worn Records in 2019, limited to 150 copies. Now, they do have one other release, which was a split CD with Calcemia that was limited to 100 copies, and is really the only thing that I'm missing from this band. So hopefully one of these days I can find a copy of that. Next up, we have Malignant with Reign of Decrepitude. And this comes on this beautiful green cassette. And yeah, these guys are a death metal band from Los Angeles, California. Been around since 2016. This is the band's second EP put out by Transylvania Recordings just this year. Solid death metal. Go check them out. Next up, Sanctuarium with Cadaveric Reminiscence. And this comes on a beautiful blue cassette, kind of a clear blue cassette. And yeah, this is a death metal band out of Barcelona, Spain. Not quite sure when it exactly formed. This is actually more of a doom death is what I get from it. One-man project of a guy going by Necrohelm. And yeah, this is his debut demo, originally put out digitally back in 2021. This is a Gurgling Gore 2022 repress on cassette. Really solid, doomy style death metal. If that's your type of thing, go check out Sanctuarium. God, I cannot talk today. I apologize. Next up, Chicago Metal Hell, Volume 2. And I love this tape. It kind of has that old school look to it. And yeah, this is essentially a live split release. Released by Caustic Cassette just this year. Recorded live at Reggie's Rock Club on August 14th of just last year, 2021. Featuring Cryptum, who are death metal from Joliet, Illinois. Been active since 2020. You have Rotted. Again, more death metal out of Illinois. This time they've been around since 2016. You have Nucleus, death metal band out of Chicago, Illinois. Been around since 2012. And finally, Molder, who are more of a death thrash band from Shorewood, Illinois. Been around since 2017. And their guitarist and vocalist, Aaron Pankey, actually runs Caustic Cassette, who put out this release. Each band gets 2 tracks on each side. So yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out because I have not had a chance to listen to this one. This one, when it showed up, I got the package and I was like, well, what did I order from this place? I don't even remember ordering anything. And it popped in. I was like, oh, I guess I did order that. But this is Excarnated Entity with Stillborn in Ash. Death metal band from Seattle, Washington. Not sure when the project actually formed. This is their debut demo, originally put out independently back in 2019 on cassette as well as digitally by the band. This is a 2019 Extremely Rotten Productions tape reissue. They also put out a CD version in 2020. This one actually comes on a nice smoky tape. Really solid death metal in my opinion. Definitely a band to keep your eye on. And then the last one here is Druid Lord with Druid Death Cult and Baron Blood. Now, if you're not familiar with Druid Lord, they are a Doom Death band from Orlando, Florida. Been around since 2010. This is a reissue of their 2012 and 2013 EPs that followed their debut album from 2010, Hymns for the Wicked. They also put out 3 splits back in 2011, so definitely a prolific band here. Yeah, so Druid Death Cult is their first EP from 2012, put out by Dementia Records on a 7-inch that was limited to 500 copies. And then Baron Blood was from 2013. This was their second EP. Again, put out by Dementia Records, limited to 500 copies on the 7-inch. This is a Gurgling Gore reissue, as I said. This is the first time that either of these EPs have been put out on tape. And they had 2 different options here, both limited to 200 copies. You had a clear black with red ink, or the one that I went for, I love this all black case here, is the clear blue with white ink. So yeah, really cool reissue here. Gurgling Gore does a really excellent job with their releases. So yeah, go check out Druid Lord. That is going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brewed.